ọba olúpo òrìrà ẹ̀tọ́ látàtàtàtà ní owó ìgiri lọ. Orí gbogbo ìlàgbé ìjọba nílé bàbá ajẹnínàlà, ajẹnínú lágìrì, ajẹlókun apẹ̀rẹ̀, káwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá jẹ lájà sẹ́ẹ̀kú nílé ọba. Ìgbàgbó ọlọ́run ẹgbẹ̀je, ìgbà ògbó ọlọ́run ẹgbẹ̀fà, bíbótà ìwó ọlọ́run ẹgbẹ̀ẹ́dógún. Gbogbo olùyẹyẹ tuyẹ, gbogbo olùyẹyẹ tuyẹ, gbogbo bí olúogbó èyí tó gbogbo fi ọmọ owó náà ń dè sọ, ọmọ owó jẹjẹjẹ bí abẹ́rẹ́ jẹjẹjẹ kò bí ìrẹsì títí lórí ogbó àjẹpẹ́ ló yẹ o. Aláwọ̀ tó mọ orí olú òní jẹ́ kó fọ́ ọ. So, thank you for listening to me.
Chief, you've given a lot of persons assignments here. I can see some doctors and professors making notes.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. You're welcome to the launch of the autobiography of Emeritus Professor, the Biography on your kingdom, Professor Emeritus Professor Patriot. We would get started now, and we will be starting with the national anthem. Now, I hope everybody is familiar with the most current, well, permit me to use that, current.
That Nigeria, like many other countries across the world, is a pluralistic country. That is a country whose population consists of groups of peoples that were long established in their separate geographical areas with different histories, different cultures, different languages, and religions. The universal lesson is that pluralistic countries which have survived as single political entities in unity and progress are those that addressed their pluralism, that is their diversity, with genuine federal constitutions. Examples of such countries are India, Canada, and Switzerland. The other pluralistic countries which failed to manage their pluralism with true federal constitutions eventually disintegrated. Examples of these include Yugoslavia, which after 74 years existence broke into 7 sovereign states. Czechoslovakia, which separated into 2 independent states. When our King Professorosuntokun invited me to chair this book lunch, I readily accepted for 2 reasons. First, although I am yet to read the book, I deemed it an honor because, as the title of the book truly says, it is the biography of a noble academic and patriot. My second reason is that Emeritus Professor Patriot, the Baba Piton of your kingdom, is among the people that I count as my friends. As a mark of our friendship, Professor Osuntokun delivered the maiden lecture at the Emeka Nyoko Institute for International Studies and Diplomacy at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University in March 2022 under the chairmanship of former President Obasanjo. I first knew of Osuntokun when he was advisor to Nigeria's Foreign Minister, General Ike Bachukwu, and accompanied the Foreign Minister in his journeys to campaign for my candidacy for the office of Commonwealth Secretary General. I was then running against a man who had been Prime Minister of Australia for 7.5 years. I got to know Jide better and closely during the almost 14 years when he was my colleague in the Presidential Advisory Council on International Relations, which I chaired. The council had been established by President Obasanjo and continued to operate under the presidencies of Alhaji Shehu Yar'Adua.
It is an immense honor for me to have been asked to review this book, The Noble Academic and Patriot, a biography of Professor Osuntokun by Ayorinde Oloyeye and Matthew Omoshebi, published by the Peace Building and Human Development Center in Ado-Ekiti. When I was asked to do this, I wondered why the authors decided to do so. Yes, I was governor of Professor Osuntokun's home state, but in this business, a current governor is better than yesterday's man. And yes, I appointed him as Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council of Ekiti State University, where he did an excellent job. I don't think that even so qualified me as the most authoritative person to do this review. I know so many other distinguished Nigerians, and you heard from the chairman, his long-standing association with Professor Osuntokun. I know so many others who could have done this much better than I can. But I think the authors must have been serendipitously led to believe Prof and I are kindred spirits beyond what may be obvious to the ordinary eye. They must have gained some insight into my immense admiration for Professor Osuntokun beyond what was public knowledge. And on that, they guessed right. I've known and admired Professor Osuntokun for more than 45 years. He didn't know this, but it was the main reason why I enrolled as a student in the Department of History at the University of Lagos. My uncle, the late university librarian, Mr. Ezekiel Bejidebankole, was the first to mention Prof's name in a conversation with my dad when we were discussing course to study and career. Sadly for me, by the time I arrived in the department in 1982, Prof had gone on leave of absence and only returned after I graduated from that department. While I found myself in the capable hands of his other colleagues, like Professor Anthony Ashiwaju, Professor T.G. Ogbedamosi, Ade Adefuye, B.A. Agiri, Nina Mba, Jeremy White, Kende Falui, and so many others. Professor Osuntokun became the role model and mentor in absentia. Like him, I attended the one and only secondary school in Nigeria. Yes, you are now. I don't even have to mention the name, I think everybody knows. You see, and I think you can be taught in absentia like that.
They said the authors would like to have a group photograph of yours. Please come back, sir.
Sir, please, can you go?
It sounds like books we used to read when